Hey folks, David here. As we all know, Taiwan is also known as the Orchid Kingdom. Now, tucked away in the foothills of Sansang District is this Orchid Botanical Garden. Rumor has it that this place has more than 2,500 different species of orchid flowers, including some super rare types. So let's go and check it out.
The founder of the Orchid Botanical Garden, Mr. Wu Mingkun, began his lifelong love affair with orchids when he was 12 years old. That's when he bought his first plant. A few decades later, he has become a very successful orchid breeder and vendor, and runs this lovely orchid garden for the public to enjoy. By the way, he's been won more than 400 awards in international orchid competitions.
We're inside the exotic orchid conservation area, and exotic they are. Man, look at all these different orchid flowers. You know, they look so alien, and it almost feels like I'm on an alien planet, like Pandora. Let's go and check it out. This fuzzy little plant has quite a long name. It's the Maxillariella orchid, but I can call it the milk orchid. Why? Because supposedly its flowers smell like milk. But I can't really prove it to you at the moment since it doesn't have any flowers. Massive plant is a Grammatophyllum speciosum, more commonly known as the tiger orchid, and it's in fact the largest orchid species in the world. And this grove here actually is actually one of the largest in the world as well. The other two is in Singapore and Brooklyn, New York. It's rare to see this plant flower. In fact, the last time this guy bloomed was in 2005. There are at least 25,000 to 30,000 different species of orchid flowers in the world. Isn't that unbelievable? But numbers aside, they're actually fairly easy to distinguish from other flowers. For example, they've got 3 calyces, 3 petals, and 1 central stem that sticks out from the middle. As mentioned earlier, Taiwan is known as the Orchid Kingdom, and orchid flowers have become an integral part of Taiwanese culture, especially in celebratory events. So it can be found in all sorts of activities, like weddings, banquets, art openings, or graduations. And sometimes people even put them on dishes as little garnishes. Orchid flowers come in all shapes and sizes. You know, the variety is just incredible. And I think I've just found my new favorite type. It looks a bit strange. It's a type of Dendrobium hybrid. And if you look at the flowers, they look like little antelope heads. Isn't that cool? I think I'm gonna buy this one actually. Yep, I'm gonna buy it. If you like orchid flowers but don't like the idea of caring for your own plants, don't worry, they've got all sorts of orchid-inspired souvenirs here as well. For example, they've got these lovely orchid coasters made of real flowers, of course. They've got little pen holders, they've got placemats, and they even have an orchid-inspired thermometer. I thoroughly enjoy myself at the Orchid Botanical Garden. You know, personally, I like to plant flowers myself, but even if you're not into plants, it's still a really cool place to visit. You can come have a nice cup of coffee with your friends. So next time you guys are in Sansang, be sure to check it out.